All right, guys, I want to try to keep this intro short here because we're about to go into our flight here, Microsoft Flight Sim, and this is going to be sayintentions AI. It's a new Microsoft Flight Sim AI program, AI powered ATC. So it's super cool, guys. It's currently in beta at this time. Brian has given me access to it, and we're going to talk about a few things real fast. And yeah, let's get right into it. So first of all, guys, I'm an air traffic controller here at Tampa Airport. I spent 15 years down at Miami controlling traffic down there at Miami Tower Tracon. So this is super cool for me to be on this side of the microphone. I mean, I love flying. I'm a huge nerd. That's why I fly in VR, the VR pilot, right? And so it's super cool to finally be able to talk to proper ATC that's not that same on one of those other services. So let's talk about this real fast. This is going to be in the USA only at this time. It's going to cover general aviation, so GA and VFR. So they do have plans to expand this to IFR, other aircraft, and I don't know necessarily outside of the US, but that's currently where it's at right now. Now, the next thing, the price, currently sitting at $29 a month for a paid beta stage. They just opened that up, meaning people want to jump in, they just want to pay, they want to be able to use it. It's at $29 a month or $300 a year. People are saying, hey man, that's too much, that's crazy. And I just want to say, AI is not cheap. Being able to use AI, some people might hear it and just be blown away, and that's kind of my hope. People really get excited for this. And Brian has said they want to lower the price, they want to make this more accessible. So now the other cool thing is there is a free version which you can try and check it out, guys. This is a Kilo Tango Romeo Kilo and Kilo Romeo November Oscar. So if you go to the website, you can download the software, make your account, and you can fly in that area and get proper ATC services through there in a Class Charlie and a Class Delta airspace. So check that out. It's really cool and it's free. Just jump in, check it out. I think that's gonna be really neat. Now, there's a little bit of role play that has to be done. It's not always perfect. So again, they're open to feedback on the Discord, which is really cool. And just consider that, guys, as we move forward. It's launching, I believe, January 15th officially. It's currently available now, and it's going to be on Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and X-Plane 12. It should be a lot of fun, guys. Now, we're going to be flying from Lakeland Airport to Brooksville and then eventually stop at St. Pete International with VFR flight follow. Now, guys, understand this is not like study level air traffic control. It's not meant to get you certified to do anything, but like there's certain procedures it's going to get wrong. Now, you do have the ability to implement your own procedures on it, which is really neat. But yeah, it's really neat, guys. Let's just jump into the video and yeah, let me know what you guys think. But here we go. Let's jump into the plane. We're flying the Skyline today. Okay, guys, so here we are. We're at Lakeland Linder International Airport. This is where Sun and Fun takes place. One of the best air shows, really. I'm gonna say in Florida, in the world, probably only second to Oshkosh. Now, guys, I'll throw some videos or pictures here. It's a lot of fun, super cool. If you've never been to this air show, Sun and Fun 50th year anniversary is happening this year in about 2 months. So plan for that. Now, this video, we're gonna be flying the Skyline in Microsoft Flight Sim from Lakeland Linder over to Brooksville Airport using a new program that's in beta right now and is about to be released. This is coming out on the 15th, although you can access it early. This is sayintentions AI. It is an air traffic control program that allows us to talk to ATC, and this one is going to be strictly for VFR for now while they work on it and improve it. Guys, I've been talking to Brian, the developer, and it's looking really good. So they're putting a lot of work into it, and I'm really excited. So here we go. Let me get a few things going. Hold on. All right, so I am using Navigraph to fly this time. This is going to kind of help me be my map. I do try to not move my head too much. I apologize if I do. I have image stabilization on, and I have a Reverb G2 with an RTX 4090. You don't need all this, but again, it's my main hobby, and as an air traffic controller, I love flying in VR. So let's start this. I already have both frequencies tuned in. Let's click on the ATIS. I think I can just click on this button.
Linder International Airport Information Mic 1612 Zulu. Wind 100 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky conditions: broken clouds at 4300 feet. Temperature 1. Dew point 1 tree. Altimeter tree 004. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike. Lakeland Linder International Airport information, Mike. 16.
Now, just so you know, I actually clicked there, got lucky, and ended up on the start of the ATIS, but that's not how it always works. So let's just try again.
Okay. 1612 Zulu. Wind 100 at 10. Visibility.
So as you see, when you click on the ATIS, because you never know if the ATIS has just started.
00 at 10. Visibility 10.
How cool is that, guys? That's just the small little details. And by the way, this really started with Brian and his dad working on a little project, and they really decided to expand on it. I mean, there's a really cool story behind it. I'll see if either he shares it or if I can just try to remember it in better detail, but I don't want to butcher it. But it comes out of one of those things of, you know, creating a project that a couple people start seeing, and it ends up being really cool, and they're like, you know what, I think other people would enjoy this, so let's work on that. Now, right, we got the ATIS. Do we have a clearance delivery frequency here? I'm gonna go pull that up real fast, and I'm gonna take a page or a note from Drew's videos. I don't do this often, but he does his chill vids. Absolutely love them. All right, so we're already on ground frequency. We're gonna give them a shout here, and Lakeland ground, Skylane to them X-ray. On the Ram, south of Delta, requesting VFR flight following to Brooksville Airport, 2,500. So at this time, there can be around a 3 to 5 second delay.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray clearance on request. Stand by.
So it's something that keeps improving. Again, that delay keeps improving. The costs keep improving as this becomes popular. So I'm super excited.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray cleared to Brooksville Airport. Maintain VFR at or below 2,500. Departure frequency 119.4. Squawk 2575.
Roger, we're cleared to Brooksville. VFR to below 2,500. Squawking 2575. And the departure frequency 119. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Maybe they have a ground radar, which they don't. I don't know, but I'm on. Now, real fast, guys. This is us here on the ramp. You know, the funny thing is, I actually spoke to these aircraft today in real life. This one flies under a call center transport. It's Amazon. Amazon is based out of here, which they have heavy 7.6s. Now, I'm going to let's do this. Let's request a taxi. Lakeland ground, request taxi to the active runway. What they give us. Kind of spun around. Our flaps are set. Here we are on this beautiful Skylane. Got a little congestion.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray taxi to runway 10 via Alpha contact tower on 124.5 when ready for departure.
Skylane 0X Alpha, correction. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger. I'm going to taxi to runway 10 via Delta Foxtrot Papa 1. I'm on the south side of 10 today. So I don't think that the ATC knows where we are on the field as far as like a radar type setup. So occasionally it's not going to get it right. Now there is
Tornado 892 Tango Oscar holds short of taxiway echo traffic on final approach.
There is a bit of role play that's required in the sense that clearly, you know, I'm not on the north side, but there have been times where it does give, you know, fairly accurate taxi instructions. Other times I end up getting some wonky ones, so still learning and checking it out. Now here we are, we're gonna go over to Delta and then join Fox Papa. So cool. I mean, to be here in virtual reality, this is where I was in real life. I was on the runway over there directing planes. I think I have a video. I'm in the back of a pickup truck right around here going down this taxiway behind was it an F-35? What was it? The F-35 was behind me, but there was a T-6, a bunch of planes right in front of me here. It was so cool. Hopefully I can find those and throw them in here as it plays. Now, thanks. Looks like there's a person here. They've been there for a while. I don't know if they're actually on the runway or what, but sometimes people do weird things in the sim. Yeah, right
King
here.
Air 145 Kilo Alpha, cross runway 25, contact tower on 118.7. Crossing runway 25, contacting tower on 118.7. King Air 145 Kilo Alpha.
Now, another thing, it's giving us some bogus frequencies. Like that frequency 119.4 is Orlando approach. 119.9er is actually airspace above. That's the frequency I was working today, and that's what we're going to take. So let's get ready to go here. Let me see. Lead. I think everything's good. All right, 1 second. All right, here we go. Lakeland Tower, Skylink 2 Lima X-ray, holding short, runway 10, ready for departure. Get forward to the north. And notice that it says runway 9er. How old is the data that Microsoft is using? Card shows 10. And
Skylink 2 Lima X-ray, runway 10, line up and wait.
Skylink 2 Lima X-ray, line up and wait, runway 10. Here we go. Even though they had an incident. And I don't see anybody on final. Whoa. Big runway here.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, wind 099er at 11. Runway 10 cleared for takeoff.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger, clear for takeoff. Runway 10. Here we go, departing. Alright guys, don't forget how powerful this aircraft is. It is really nice. And we have that awesome retractable gear. So let's go ahead and pull that up. I really dislike going outside on that view. I feel like I get lost. So we really haven't been given instructions from ATC. I believe there are ways to put in your own rules for different airports. So I'm gonna ask departure here. Let's see. Lakeland Tower, request a turn to the north.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, after departure, turn left heading 360, proceed on course.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, turning northbound, thank you. I really enjoy having this simple ATC here, or this simple nav system. Just because some of the other ones I've used are not always that simple or straightforward. Alright, so flaps up, gear up, and we can start adjusting our trim. Currently out of 2,000 for 2,500. Now I'm kind of curious at one point if it's gonna switch us. Let's see. We're still within their airspace, but they don't need us anymore, so they could absolutely tell us simply call departure. Now another thing I noticed, guys, we have contrails now, which is probably one of the coolest things ever. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but that is
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, you are leaving my airspace. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger, Wilco, squawking VFR. Merry Christmas. Alright, so before I switch, I'm gonna see what they say. So now we're outside of the Bravo airspace, and we're technically good to continue on course. And we're gonna go ahead and switch comms here. We can just monitor approach. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray Tampa approach. Requesting actually the other way around, disregard. Tampa approach. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray requesting flight following to Brooksville. VFR 3500.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, maintain VFR at 3500, squawk 2575.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray 2575 and requesting now VFR at 4500.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, climb VFR to 4500, squawk 2575.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, here comes the flash.
Beechcraft 901 Bravo Delta, cleared for takeoff 27 right on course.
Cleared for takeoff 27 right on course, 901 Bravo Delta.
And approach Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, do you see me on the radar?
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, radar contact 4 miles east of Zephyr Hills Municipal. Maintain VFR at or below 4500, proceed on course to Brooksville.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, welcome, maintain VFR at 4500. The base report here for the clouds is around 4700. So this is Zephyr Hills Airport, where they do a lot of parachuting activity from. In real life, it's crazy. They jump from 5500 as well as
Japan Airlines 701, turn right, heading 150 vectors for the ILS approach.
Right to 150 vectors for the ILS Japan Airlines 701.
Tampa approach. Am I cleared into the Bravo? About to puncture the Bravo here at 4000. Actually, no, are we? No, we're right. We'll be outside of it.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, affirmative, climb and maintain VFR at 4500.
It's not 2 Lima X-ray.
Bonanza 46 Lima Quebec, climb to 4000, contact approach on 1 tree 5.6.
Right, a hospital right there.
5.6.
With a helipad. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger, we're cleared into the Bravo, thank you. So now we're going over to Brooksville. Alright, there we go, so let's go ahead and pull this up. And ASOS is showing 134725. Three, 4, 7, 2, 5. Enter. Tampa approach, request frequency change to get the weather at Zephyr Hills.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, frequency change approved.
Point 125, advise on initial contact, you have information, Julianne. Hernando County Airport information, Julianne. 1612 Zulu. Line 080 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, few clouds at 4700 feet. Scattered clouds at 6000 feet. Temperature 9er. Dew point 1 tree. Altimeter tree 00 tree. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading altitude and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 119.125. Advise on initial contact you have information Julianne. Fernando County Airport information Julianne. 1612 Zulu. Line 080 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions few clouds.
Alright, very nice. So Tampa approach, Skylane 2 Lima X-ray requesting to start my VFR descent to 2,500.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray 2 Lima X-ray descent approved. Maintain VFR at or below 2,500.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, thank you. And can I switch to Brooksville Tower, please?
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray frequency change approved. Contact Brooksville Tower on 118.55.
118.55, Skylane 2 Lima X-ray. Thank you for your help today. Have a good night. Right now, I think I see the field. 12 o'clock, right off my nose there. Got the sunset over here, which is absolutely gorgeous. And we're gonna go ahead and transfer over. Brooksville Tower, Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, 6 miles southeast, inbound, right traffic, runway, 9er, touch and goes, 9er left. This horse country out here, this is beautiful.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, enter right downwind runway 9, report midfield downwind each pass. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, extend downwind, traffic on final, I'll call your base.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger. I will enter the downwind and extend my downwind and wait for you to call my base. This is super cool, guys. Like, I love the fact that I've never done VATSIM and none of this other stuff, but I enjoy being able to come on here and just talking. I mean, I spend a lot of my time talking to pilots, but being able to do this on this side and talk to the AI ATC, I think is just probably one of the coolest things ever, really. Now, I am getting some slight stutters here as I descend. Typically, I don't have an issue with performance. We're currently out of 3,000 feet. We are a bit high. Not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead into the downwind now.
Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27, Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
So that's the gear horn. I throttled back and my gear's not down.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, turn right base. Runway 9er cleared for the option.
So ATC just cleared for someone for takeoff 27, and then also cleared me for the right base. I can adjust this fast. Just run my trim. There we go. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger. I'll turn base in just a moment, and we're cleared for the option. Runway 9er, thank you. As you can see, we're a little high. And actually, I did not report my midfield downwind, but I guess they see me, so that's fine. Now, this software does not see the other traffic, so to speak. There is no traffic there. And I don't know if that's something that they're going to be able to look into or do, but definitely keep you posted on that. And we'll see if also BATC or any other ATC programs do it as well. I believe it's possible that Microsoft Flight Sim might be adding their own AI. Kind of curious about that. Seeing what else we get, really. I mean, AI is just absolutely blowing up. And the way that I tell people is this: if you slept on crypto, if you slept on Bitcoin, that's fine, but be aware of what AI is doing and how it's going to affect you. That's probably the best advice I have. Don't act like it doesn't matter. I mean, it's literally going to take and make jobs. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, turning to final now. Now, this is just an absolutely amazing chill flight. Now, I haven't done this leg before. I don't know, you know, how ATC is going to respond. We're going to work the pattern here for just a bit. I might adjust the time, but we'll see. We'll see how we kind of play it. I'm gonna keep my speed a little bit up here. It's just such an experience. I mean, first of all, Microsoft Flight Sim in VR, and then on top of that, having
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, turn left heading 270, contact departure. Left to 270, contacting departure, Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
have an ATC through AI is just, I mean, it's just a dream, really. Not to mention this aircraft, again, I'm not a real pilot, I'm just the VR pilot, kind of like you guys, right? And I love flying everything from the Lear to the PMDG, but this aircraft to me is just so dang awesome. It's so realistic. It feels so good. Like some aircraft feel like, I don't know, like a little toy.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike, extend downwind spacing for arriving traffic.
Extending downwind, Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
All right, not bad.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray runway 9 are cleared for the option.
Down to the X-ray, thank you. I've completed my first touch and go. I'm climbing upwind at this time.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, report midfield downwind each pass.
Skylane to the X-ray, roger. Alright, so it's definitely getting darker, guys. Now I know they're not busy. They didn't tell me where to turn. Skylane to the X-ray, turning crosswind. They haven't told me where to turn, but I'm just going to do it on my own.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, continue right, traffic report midfield downwind for runway 9.
Skylane to the X-ray, roger. I'm currently reporting now midfield downwind myself. See, the other thing I gotta do is control my altitude, not be climbing all over the place. Skylane to the X-ray, requesting 2 more touch and goes.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, approved for 2 more touch and goes, report midfield downwind each pass.
Skylane to the X-ray, thank you. I'm turning base for runway 9 now.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, continue base runway 9, clear touch and go, make left close traffic. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, runway 9 are cleared for the option.
Skylane to the X-ray, roger, cleared for the option. And after this approach, you want me in a left traffic or right traffic?
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, after the option, make left close traffic for runway 9er.
Skylane to the X-ray, roger. Nice, not bad. All right, cool. All right, very nice. All right, so this will be a left close traffic. I think this one we're going to do a low approach. Actually, let's see. Skylane to the X-ray, request right traffic runway 3 for a touch and go.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, after the touch and go, make right close traffic for runway tree.
Skylane to the X-ray, roger. I'm entering the right midfield at this time for runway 3. I just switched it up on them. Start a descent. I don't know why I go so high to 1,000.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, enter right downwind runway tree, report base.
Actually, let's bring this one in nice and tight. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, turning base for a short approach.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, cleared for short approach, runway tree cleared for the option. After the option, make left, close traffic.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray will enter left, close traffic after this approach. Alright, so we decided to make this a little approach here. Runway 3, pretty cool. Whoa. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, I'd like to report a flock of birds just off the departure end around 500 feet.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger, report turning base.
She did not care. She's like, I don't care about the birds.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, extend downwind, traffic on final. I'll call your base.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger, I'm going to extend my downwind and I will wait for your call on the base turn. Alright, hopefully she understood what I said and hopefully she doesn't take forever, so I'm going to slow down. I don't want to fly too far, so let's go laps out, gear down, trim the aircraft. Now, again, guys, if I'm doing some sort of procedure wrong, please let me know in the comments below, fellow pilots. I'm not a real pilot. I think you guys do know. But there's always someone who knows how wrong I'm doing anything, and it hurts them to watch me. Alright, there's no one on final. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, who am I following? Yeah, I'm turning in.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray number 2, follow Cessna on final.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, I have the Cessna in sight. I'm turning base behind them now. Shit, alright. Yeah, there's no one on final. So, it's so funny because I still feel like looking, but I know there's no one there. Now, that's the thing about VR, that when you get instruction, you still like, ah.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray number 2, cleared to land runway tree.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray requesting a touch and go, and then departing VFR to the south.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, after the option, make a right turnout for VFR departure to the south.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, Wilco, and what altitude do you want me to climb to?
Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2, cleared for takeoff runway tree 2.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 2. Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2.
Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2, hold short of runway tree 0, traffic on final.
Holding short of runway 30, Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2.
There we go.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray runway, tree cleared for the option.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, thank you. I'm in the climb, and I'm going to turn south to exit the airspace VFR.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, after the option, make a right turnout to the south to exit the traffic pattern.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, turning south, climbing VFR to 2,500. Thank you for your help today. Having some weird issues with the controls.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, climb VFR to 2,500. Change approved, good day.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, thank you. And before I switch, can you tell me an aviation joke?
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, I'm not much of a comedian, but here's one. Why don't pilots trust the autopilot? Because they're always up to something. Have a safe flight.
Thank you, that was actually kind of funny. Have a good night. See you, bye. Oh, that is just too funny. Now, I will say... Oh, there we go, my gear's down. I'm like, something feels a little off here in my climb. Alright, so at this point, we're in this airspace of 1, 2, 5, 3, and...
Citation 4, tree.
And we're gonna go... It's just an absolutely gorgeous sunset. Look at that. Wow. So... You see we're on the south side of this airspace here. Now let's check our altitude before we clip the Bravo. I think we're going to be just fine. Right here, this little shelf. Amp approach. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, 4 miles south of Brooksville. Requesting flight following to St. Pete, Papa, India Echo.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray ident.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, here's the ident.
Piper 582 Bravo cleared direct to the VOR climb to 5,500.
Direct to the VOR climb to 5,500, Piper Bravo.
Alright, so we've updated the flight plan here. Now showing that we're going to St. Pete. There's 3,000 feet out here. Alright, so let's do it. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, request VFR 3,500 and clearance into the Bravo. So as we see, this line here indicates the Bravo, the base is 3,000, tops is 10, and we are about to puncture it. Over here, the Bravo is 6,000 feet and all the way up to
Skylane 2
10,000.
Lima X-ray, climb VFR to 3,500, cleared into the Bravo airspace.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, thank you. And am I radar contact? Do you see me? So they don't always say radar contact. Now over there in the distance, that's Tampa International Airport runway, was it 19 left and right?
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, turn right heading 230. Maintain VFR at 3,500. Contact me if you need further assistance.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger. Request to resume navigation to St. Pete. So now the winds are pushing me around a bit, which is kind of interesting.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, resume own navigation to St. Pete.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, thank you. And what time is it? So let's see what time it gives me. If it's going to be in-game time, real-world time.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, current time is 0602.
That is an hour behind. It's, well, actually, I don't even know, what time is that? Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, what's the local time? Let's see what it says. We're gonna have some fun as we fly here. Ask a couple questions.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, local time is 0602.
It's actually 7:03. So the time is off. Now shall Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, thank you. And what's today's date? Now this is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, say date.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, I want to advise I am low on fuel, minimum fuel at this time. So again, at this point on our way to St. Pete, we're going to just start making a few things up. have some conversations with AI and let us Skylane to the X-ray. I'm reporting low fuel at this time. Traffic 12 o'clock. Skylane to the X-ray. I'd like to report a large fire over here. It looks like a brush fire right where I'm at. Reporting a huge brush fire. Now this is having some issues. Come on, baby.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger. Report position.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, I'm about 2 miles northwest of Tampa International Airport.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger. Proceed direct to St. Petersburg Clearwater International Airport. Expect runway 18 for the option.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger. I'll proceed direct St. Pete, and may I change frequency to pick up the ATIS, please? This airspace is so crazy, and that's the thing. A lot of times, like, people don't realize, but there's so many little airports. Like, it gets crazy over here.
10. Sky conditions scattered clouds at 4900 feet. Temperature 1. Dew point 16. Altimeter 3000. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery on 120.6. Advise on initial contact, you have information Tango. St. Petersburg Clearwater International Airport, information Tango.
Skylane to the X-ray, requesting what's the nearest airport to me right now?
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, nearest airport is Tampa International, 14 miles to the southeast, bearing 143. Expect runway 19 or right for the option.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, negative. Request to continue to St. Pete and land full stop at St. Pete. He tried to take me over to Tampa.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, proceed direct to St. Petersburg. Expect runway 18 for full stop landing. Contact St. Petersburg Tower on 118.3 when inbound.
Roger, Skylane 2 Lima X-ray. I'll proceed direct to the field and I'm switching to the tower 118.3. Happy birthday, buddy. Now I want to see what they say. And Tampa approach, before I switch, can you tell me an aviation joke?
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, unable to comply with joke request. Switch to St. Petersburg Tower on 118.3, good day. Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, unable to comply with joke request. Switch to St. Petersburg Tower on 118.3, good day.
Good day. AP Tower, Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, 5 miles to the north, inbound, full stop. Request runway 22.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, enter left base for runway 19 or right.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, request either runway 22 or runway 18. So there is a bit of a discrepancy, an issue, especially with this airport. I have noticed this before, and I'm glad I came back because I can definitely say it's picking up something a little bit different here.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, runway 22 and runway 18 not available. Cleared to land runway 19 or right.
I think it might be using Skylane 2 Lima X-ray. What's the length of runway 19 or right? Alright, I'm gonna slow down, gear down, flaps down. I think it might be using some old data. We'll see. We're about to find out right now.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, runway 19 or right is 11,000 feet in length.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray is, I'm looking for runway 18 at St. Pete. Request runway 18 at St. Pete. EIE.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, this is Tower. Contact departure on 119.4.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray requesting a full stop at St. Pete International. Oh, what a bummer. So yeah, it looks like there is an error with this field and the runway assignments. So we'll kind of just play by ear.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, this is Tower. Contact departure on 119.4.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray declaring an emergency. I need to land immediately. Request vectors to Kilo Papa India Echo St. Pete. Alright, now we've pulled out the big guns. So this is
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger, emergency turn left heading 175, descend and maintain 1000, expect straight and approach runway 18.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, roger, I have the airport in sight. So I had to declare an emergency to get clearance inbound. Down to the X-ray, I have one passenger on, or one soul on board, and 3,500 pounds of fuel. Skylane 2 the X-ray has smoke in the cockpit. Request fire equipment standing by, please.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, emergency services notified, clear to land runway 18, wind 10 tree at 9.
Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, clear to land, and what's the altimeter? Skylane 2 Lima X-ray, request progressive taxi to the ramp. Alright guys, as you guys can see, this has been a really neat experience here. Again, not perfect, and I don't expect it to be, but so far this is going to be a really cool product, I believe, and it's going to help a lot of people. I think it's a good stepping stone on your way to VATSIM if you kind of want to break the ice, learning how to talk to air traffic. And yeah, I'm curious to see what else comes out in the future. I'll be talking to Brian more. I'll have some more updates for you. But we're going to attach to the ramp. Luckily, I put out the smoke, and we are good to go. So no issues there. But thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, I'll leave a link below. And if you're curious on my thoughts on the G2 versus Quest headset, the Quest 3, I'll leave that video linked over here.